Prince Merciful. Across the vast green desert, there was a hill, and underneath it was a valley. And across that valley was a vast sea, and at the edge of the sea flourished a kingdom, a magnificent and grand realm that was ruled by a king and a queen. They were happy, as like their subjects, and their happiness knew no bounds when the queen gave birth to a prince.
My son, he will be a king and merciful like his parents, and will be loved by his subjects. I name him Prince Merciful.
Years passed since that day, and Prince Merciful grew up to become a handsome young prince, and he was as merciful as his name.
It's your 21st birthday, and your mother and I couldn't have been prouder of the gentleman you've grown up to become. Ask me, son. Ask me for anything.
Father, I want to go traveling. See the world before I take responsibility of the kingdom. Please let me go, Father.
But son, you are...
Let him do what he wants. My son has never asked me for anything, and I will not turn him down on his 21st birthday.
Oh, thank you, Father.
And so, Prince Merciful received the blessings of his parents and a servant to guard him, and off the two went on majestic steeds. They traveled for weeks, months even, and learned many things about civilizations around the continent. But you could tell that the servant was clearly frustrated and wanted to go back home.
If your highness is satisfied with sightseeing, then may I suggest we go back to our kingdom?
What? No, Judas. We have much more to travel and plenty more to see.
Now one day, when the prince was riding through a silent field, he suddenly perceived an eagle in pursuit of a rabbit. The poor rabbit was almost caught by the eagle's sharp claws when the prince, carefully aiming, threw a pebble at it and shooed it away.
Prince Merciful, thank you for saving my life. Know that you have not saved a rabbit, but a princess, the daughter of the invisible king. My father always pays his debt, and for saving my life, he is indebted to you. Whenever you are in need or in any kind of trouble, just say, "Oh, invisible king, come to my rescue."
And saying so, the rabbit darted away and disappeared through the bushes, leaving Prince Merciful gaping.
Is it just me, or was the rabbit really talking to us?
All I could see was the rabbit staring at you, and you at it, Prince. I think the traveling is getting to you now. Let's go home.
No, we move on.
And so they continued on their journey, traversing deep rivers, passing foreign countries, the 7 valleys, and at last they came to the great green desert, where there was nothing to see but sky and green sand, with the sun glaring like an envious neighbor.
I am so thirsty.
Well, we have no water left.
Look!
The prince and his servant spotted a cavity in the middle of the desert and went up to it. To their delight, they saw that it was a well filled with sparkling water. But there was a problem. The well was too deep.
There is only one way. One of us will have to go down. And since I am much heavier than you are, Your Majesty's hands will not be able to hold me. I suggest you take hold of the ropes, and I will let you down into the well.
Fair enough.
And so, Prince Merciful went down the well, drank the cold water, and took some of it for his servant.
I am done. Now pull me up.
Listen, Prince. I am tired of you telling me what to do. Now you must agree to become my servant, and I will be the prince instead. Agree, or I am going to drown you.
Prince Merciful was shocked. but knew by his servant's voice that he wasn't joking.
All right, Judas, I agree.
I ain't falling for it. Give it to me in writing. Here, write it down as I say. The bearer of this letter is Prince Merciful, and traveling with him is his true servant, Judas.
The prince did as asked and was finally pulled out of the well. Then they exchanged their clothes and went on their journey. After a week, they reached a beautiful kingdom, which looked forlorn, as if awaiting a terrible storm. When they reached the palace, Judas gave his horse to Prince Merciful and said,
Go to the stable and stay there. I am going to meet the king.
As you say, my lord.
I, Prince Merciful of the Rose Valley Kingdom, have come to you to ask for the hand of your daughter, whose beauty and wisdom are known all over the world. If you consent, you will live. If not, we will decide it by war.
You don't talk like a prince, but maybe it is the way in your kingdom. Tell you what, a powerful enemy is approaching our kingdom with its humongous army, and we are no match for them. Now, if you want to be my son-in-law, then defeat them, and my daughter is yours. Otherwise, we are all just blood and bones anyway.
That's why your kingdom looks so dull. Tell you what, by tomorrow morning, not one enemy will be left in your hand.
Judas went straight to Prince Merciful, who was known for his valor, might, and clever war strategies. He knew that the prince would do anything to get the letter from him.
You want the letter back, don't you?
Why, of course I do.
Then listen to me very carefully.
Judas told the prince what he wanted, and in return, he would give him the letter.
But it is a vast army.
Well, the prize is vast too, ain't it?
Finding no other way, Prince Kindhearted put on his knightly armor, mounted his steed, went out to the city walls, and called in a loud voice,
Oh, invisible king, come to my rescue!
And at once the clouds roared, and tearing them apart, emerged a grand stallion upon which sat a tall and broad figure. He was the Invisible King.
You saved my daughter, and I am indebted to you. Ask me for anything. Sure, but aren't you supposed to be invisible? Only to those whom I do not wish to be seen. Now, go on.
Prince Merciful told the Invisible King everything, who listened intently and then said,
Take this magic sword and attack the troops from the left, and I upon my golden-maned horse will attack them from the right. One strike on each side, and the entire army will go down.
And so they both attacked the army. From the left, the soldiers were falling like wood. From the right, like whole forests. In less than an hour, the entire army vanished. The ones who survived fled.
I've paid my debt. Let's shake hands and bid each other goodbye.
They shook hands in the most friendly way, and then the Invisible King and his stallion turned into red flames and disappeared into thin air.
Whoa!
Prince Merciful returned to the stable with a smile, and then his smile faded away, for he knew that it was time to remove the knight's armor and put on the servant's clothes.
What have I got myself into? I should have never trusted Judas. He took my name, my title, and now he's going to marry the princess under false pretext. I cannot do anything about it. I hope he gives me back the letter.
As the prince lamented to himself, he didn't realize that Princess Mina, who was standing at her window, had the ability to hear things clearly from far off, heard everything. She was shocked at first, but then she smiled.
He is so handsome.
Early next morning, the old king, upon hearing about his enemies, felt delighted and announced the engagement of his daughter to Prince Merciful, who was Judas. But then Princess Mina stood up and told her father everything that she had heard.
Is it so? Call the real prince.
And so Prince Merciful was called upon.
Are you the real prince?
But Prince Merciful did not answer.
Huh? What will he answer? I have proof. Here, you can read it yourself.
And saying so, he handed over the document to the king, who began to read it and was quite puzzled.
Are you sure this is the document?
Oh, yes.
The document reads, "The bearer of this note, the false and untrue servant of Prince Merciful, asks for pardon and expects a just punishment. The note was given to him in the well by Prince Merciful, who is now dressed as the servant."
What? That's what is written?
You can read it yourself.
But I cannot read.
At this, the king and the princess laughed. Prince Merciful smiled.